Hello to my friends, my foes, and the fabulously undecided. My name's Gasta, and of course, welcome back to There's Always a Tavern. Today, I'm joined by a couple of friends, and as you may very well know, we're currently playing in the world of Korsong, whose deities are known as Atwins. Thing is, there's a lot of fucking Atwins, and quite frankly, I don't have the time to name all of them. So right now, I'm just gonna shoot some ideas towards these people, and hopefully they can give a good enough name for the Atwin that I asked for. Rob, how are you doing today?
I am so scared, but hit me with it, brother.
Awesome. I need you to help me name the Atwin of slow burn romance novels. I can't get a good name for it.
Matilda Mercer.
Matilda Mercer. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. Lime, how are you doing? You doing all right?
Oh, I'm doing just fine, thank you.
Wonderful. Can you help me name the Atwin of medical malpractice?
Unfortunately, that name is already taken.
What?
What?
Okay. The name of the Atwin of medical malpractice is already taken. That is their name. That is forever and in perpetuity. These are real Atwins I'm going to put in the game.
Oh.
Wonderful. So the name of that one is already taken. Minnie, how you doing? Can you give me the Atwin of family drama on holidays?
Christmas Vacation.
Their name is Christmas Vacation. No Christ in this world. But here we are. Awesome. This is going so well, guys. Mary, how are you doing?
You know I slam letters together for my names.
Can you give me the Atwin of loose change?
Kalank.
Clank or Kalank?
Kalank.
Wonderful. So that's again.
I'd actually like to change mine.
No.
I thought you said it was already taken.
Instead, it's going to be Gregorious Abode.
I like already taken.
It's already taken. So I suppose you're right.
It is already taken. Fair enough. Okay. The Atwin of slow burn romance novels will be Matilda Mercer. Atwin of medical malpractice already taken. Atwin of family drama on holidays, that's going to be Christmas Vacation, of course. And the Atwin of loose change is going to be Kalank. Thank you guys so much for this.
I'm sorry I didn't have a good joke.
And I'm being so serious. That's in the campaign now.
We're gonna get sued by Critical Role.
Any other players I play with in this world, they're gonna be like, "Oh, why is this Atwin named that?" And I'm just gonna be like,
it's already taken.
Already taken. Okay.
Christmas Vacation.
Last we left off, we had a good little rousing combat on this casino ship, and quite frankly, y'all put some belt to ass and managed to not only put the house in a hole into the ocean, but you're also managed to pretty much secure the scene around here. A lot of the people who were gambling have left or are fleeing, and those employees that are currently fighting are, well, let's just say a little less bolstered to do so with their main leader being gone. That being said, we do have a few concerns to be aware about. Mr. Tangier is nowhere to be seen. There are still some fighters around. And, most notably, there is a roaring fire happening both in the middle of the ship and at the front of the ship. So, as I stated last time, you will have only 5 rounds to loot. That is 30 in-game seconds. How this is going to work, in 5 rounds, this ship will collapse into the sea. On each round, you all can try to grab valuables from patron rooms, risking the flames, the smoke, the collapsing structure, and any other things that might pop up during this, all for the sake of recovering as much treasure as possible before you escape, hopefully alive.
Theoretically alive.
So here's how that's going to work. With each round, the hazard DC, which is going to be, I will say, a dexterity DC, will start at 12 on round 1, and go up by 1, then 2, then 2, then 3, to a max of DC 20 per round. The damage on fail will start at 1d6 fire damage, and will increase by a d6 every time, plus some other fun stuff. However, the loot potential for this will be 1d4 times 10 gold pieces at the start, and then I will add a d4 every time, plus some possible interesting things at those higher levels. The question now becomes, how much are you willing to risk for the crew to get paid? I'd say it's only fair that we go by our initiative order. Wouldn't you agree?
That's fair.
Seems fair.
Okay, without further ado, Captain Fabago is firstly going to get out of this, as those of you starting to turn up towards the front, watch your captain come out of the flames, patting themselves off from the flames, looking over at Alimna, looking over at all of you, and go, "Right, let's get cracking, shall we? Down to the rooms." And he's gonna fucking book it, jumping over tables, stools, and trying to head as fast as he can down under. So, combat's effectively over.
Mhm.
And I'm not restricting you to any sort of movement, so to speak. So in this first round, you can get down to the first few rooms. So, here's what I'll ask. Alimna, you want to try and loot?
I'm gonna pull bullshit.
Gonna pull bullshit.
I'm not gonna, like, do something like not looting, but this fuckery that I'm about to pull will probably need a really good acrobatics save. Because I want to go over I want to jump from this, like, little higher deck portion down to the lower deck and kind of use any kind of framing that is left from the house existing to kind of swing into the office and head towards the chest.
Okay, so you were specifically going for the chest.
Yes.
Understood. First and foremostly, I am gonna ask if you could roll me a dexterity save, DC 12.
Okay. That's gonna be 12 exactly.
Meets it, will beats it, as you feel the flames lap up against you from that middle part of the ship from the front mast, which is starting to groan and creak under the weight of its own self. You managed to be quicker enough to get down into the office of the house, this more or less bare bones office space with almost nothing on the walls save for what looks like a few paintings and a desk, a chair, and all the way in the back in the corner, a sizable chest with a lock on it.
Okay. Let's see. How strong does the lock look?
The lock looks like a simple lock that is embedded into the actual chest itself, so it's not like a padlock.
Okay.
You close the chest, it locks on itself.
Okay. Would I need to pick it to open it?
There are many ways you could go about this chest. Picking could be one of them, yeah. You could also break it, or you could find the key.
Can I roll investigation to see if the key is around here in this room? Pretty please.
Yeah, I'll say give me investigation if you don't mind.
Okay. Ooh. That's gonna be a 17.
With the 17, you are like, I can't find this key, I can't find this key. You tear apart paintings. You look all throughout this desk, which has just a few pieces of paper that have some names on them, maybe a couple of gold amounts. You look everywhere, and then you look back out to the carnage, the flames outside, people screaming, people running away. I think directly in front of the door, you see Curhd just fighting through the fog and the flames that have been cast around him. And just above the door, hanging pretty high, is a key on a ring.
How high is high?
The house was pretty big, so it's probably at like where the wall is going to meet the ceiling. 8.5 feet.
You said that there was like a desk, right? And I'm assuming a chair for that desk?
There is, yes.
Can I shove that chair over and grab the key?
You can.
Bet. And then I would like to... First of all, I'm going to note right here, fog cloud, gone, deleted. Second, I'm going to open the chest.
Okay. So Curhd, that cool, foggy, like, cloud around you that was giving you this awesome aura that you've been, really just kind of reveling in, suddenly dissipates and you're just in flames.
Oh, lights are back on.
The lights are indeed back on.
This keeps happening. Every time I fight around Alimna, the lights turn off and on.
This is indeed my fault.
Maybe the breaker keeps slipping.
Okay. Alimna, you are able to open the chest, and in it you find several paper sachets, a scroll, and a pretty heavy-looking bag. And I say bag, and why it's heavy is because it is filled out with like several square objects within that all are way too heavy for you to carry on your own.
He is going to pocket the paper bullshit and then turn over his shoulder and yell towards Curhd, I'm gonna need your help with this.
Oh, on it.
Okay, as you do that, can I ask, the other things other than like the really heavy part, are you putting them in like a bag do you have? Are you putting them like just in your clothes? Where are you packing these things?
Probably in, I don't think I have a bag on me because he's a magic caster. He doesn't kind of have a whole lot to carry with him. So I can't imagine he brought a whole bag on here. But he does have about a bajillion pockets in that tailcoat fist. So he's probably shoving things in that, kind of shoving it in the vest area in between his shirt and his vest, kind of just tucking it away. Before I put away the scroll, can I get a glimpse at it?
Looking at the scroll?
Yeah.
Yeah. You unravel it, and you see it is a bunch of like blood red ink in a language that I don't think you understand.
What is it?
It would be Abyssal.
No, I do not.
So unfortunately, this just seems to be gibberish to you, but the blood red ink maybe is important. Maybe that's a thing.
Yeah, just a little maybe. But yeah, I think that is all the looting I can do for this turn. So I think I am done for right now.
Hey, Pale, can I ask, what do you do? You can loot, you can try and fight the fires to give everyone advantage on their hazard checks, or you can try and escape. That is an option on every round. You can try and escape. There's a DC to escaping.
Having a look at this spell here. That one that Agatha told me. Well, the one that got me cleaning the keel. I think I will go ahead and cast Hydraulic Flush. Centered around Curhd, not on him. Actually, centered on this lad in front of Curhd, and between the door. Knock him prone, please. See if that gets him down.
Yeah, what is the range?
30 feet. Ooh, actually, he's just outside, but I can move.
Okay.
We'll move closer up here.
The person who you target is unfortunately not going to get knocked down. They are going to get heavily soaked, though. They just get like blasted with this kind of salt water that you propel out of your focus, and immediately as the water finishes hitting them, they are sopping wet. Just from being near the heat of the fire, already vapor starts to rise from their clothes as it starts to dry off. But the air around him and Curhd are much cooler.
Good. And that also puts out a little bit of the fire.
It will. So, Curhd, you will get advantage on your hazard check this round.
Appreciate ya.
Which does remind me, Pale,
Yes.
could I have you, just with everything going on, give me a DC 12 dexterity save?
By all means. That is going to be 12.
Beats it. So, you're able to just jump out of the way as underneath you feel the floorboards start to like give away under your weight as you watch as they fall away to reveal a burning center as a lot of the fire has started to go down towards the middle of the ship. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
Looking down into the flames below. Oh, lovely. That was my action. I'm going to use a bonus action to turn 2 sorcery points into a first level spell slot.
Okay.
And I would also like to rather whisper into this soldier's ear, saying to him, if you'd like to at least live, get out of this ship.
Ooh, give me a persuasion check if you don't mind.
Can I make this intimidation, as I'm currently still using I still have my innate sorcery and my electrified flame blade. This isn't more of a persuasion, this is more of a threat to live.
Sure. Yeah, okay. That sounds good.
Dirty 20?
Nice.
You watch the soldier who was pretty ready to strike you down with his short sword. Look at you, look at the flames, look toward the back of the ship while the other docked boats that were being dragged behind this giant casino ship are starting to depart. Look back at you, look back at the fire.
Don't be a hero.
Just dead sprint.
Good. I say whisper because I don't want Vobagba to hear that.
Interesting.
Anyway, that will be my turn.
Yeah, sounds good. In which case, could I have you, Curhd? First and foremost, I will say, can I get the DC 12 dexterity save with advantage because fail?
So kind, aren't I?
As the flames lap around you, threatening to burn away at the casino table you're standing.
Oh, are you kidding me? Even with advantage, that's an 11.
No.
Rough stuff.
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. I have a plus
Okay.
3. I have a plus 3. That's a 12. Oh, God. I read strength instead of dex. I'm sorry.
Dex will do it then. As you are able to leap off the table just as it's starting to break away as the fire continues to grow. What are you doing with your turn?
Get in here, bitch.
Can I see what's in the chest?
He's probably kind of lugged it out a tad.
I'll say you can see what's left in there, which that being the bag with the heavy bars of whatever.
Okay, so they look more like bars of ore or something?
They sound like it. They clink against each other.
Oh, that's money. Okay, yeah, Curhrd's gonna go for that. Curhrd's gonna listen. Yeah, so Curhd goes running in. Curhd has a strength of 14. Would he be able to just grab this sack and run with it?
Just because of the nature of the ore, I am going to ask for an athletics check on this.
Okay.
He can help a little, as much as he can. The fucking twig.
The fucking twig.
I'll say you can still warrant advantage.
Okay. 22 on one roll.
Okay.
Well,
If we're doing with advantage, it's still a 22.
So with a 22, you are able to both successfully lug up this thing that sure feels like heavy bars of something onto, I assume, one of your shoulders, or are we firemen carrying it out? What's up?
I mean, if Curhrd's solo grabbing it, yeah, he's just gonna grab the sack, sling it over his shoulder, and he's gonna start running towards the ship, basically with the intent of getting as close as possible, chucking the sack over and going back for more.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, yeah, so he's got the sack running back to the port side. I think he's about 10 foot. Would he be able to lob this sack over, or is there too much of a risk of it crashing into the ocean?
It's possible. You could certainly try. It's very heavy. I would need a pretty high DC in terms of lobbing this thing.
No, he's not gonna risk it then.
You could totally try.
No, he's gonna end getting as close to the port side and where their ship is kind of connected. Oh wait, no, this is still same initiative. I wouldn't have one action surge anyway. Yeah. Was picking this up an action or a...
I'm gonna say just due to the nature of it, yeah, it's a pretty sizable grab.
Totally fair. Yeah, then that's all Curhd can do. I can't dash or anything, so Curhd is just gonna end turn basically running with what he thinks are going to be pretty expensive ingots.
Yeah, sounds good. In which case, last but certainly not least, Silver.
So, she has been keeping kind of an eye on, what's his face? Naked guy now.
Tangier, who's currently below deck.
Tangier. Thank you. Yes. So, I take it she would have seen him go below deck.
Yes. You saw Mr. Tangier get helped by an employee down to the other side, toward the back where all the various patrons are now fleeing for their lives.
Mm-hmm.
If he's below deck, then, well, that's currently on fire, so he doesn't have much time left.
She's... fuck. I didn't think that through. More than likely, she is going to just kind of back up Curhd. So she's more than likely either going to, like, if he's looking like he's going to drop the chest, or looking like the guy in front of him is going to cause him problems, she's more than likely going to pull her flintlock and have that ready, waiting, prepared to shoot him if he tries anything. Yes, that is what's happening.
Okay. And just to clarify, you are still flying.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm going to say you actually don't need to do a hazards DC, just because you're away from where the burning stuff is.
Sweet.
It also means you're not doing any looting. So you're holding your action to shoot Mr. Tangier if he exits that room.
No. The change of plan was... I'm sorry, I didn't make that clear. Change of plan was seeing Curhd coming from the flames with the chest in hand, booking it obviously towards the edge of the ship. The guy that she sees is in his path, or at least relatively so. That is who she is locked on, waiting for him to try and, stop Curhd or whatever.
Oh, no. I'll tell you that right now. Absolutely. You see this guy, going to raise a shotgun at this person.
Oh yeah, then she is shooting the fuck out of him.
Yeah. Number 16, the one whose shotgun wasn't thrown overboard, tosses it over to them, who is, going to raise.
Okay, so number 6, yes. Shooting his ass.
Yeah. It's this old kind of, dingy, robotic, moving individual who's to go shoot, as you said, his ass.
My butt!
Bye-bye.
Very interesting place to aim.
Very much so.
16 is... beats it. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
Hell yeah.
7. Understood. 7 piercing damage as you shoot this guy in the ass, to which they immediately, drop one hand that was supporting the shotgun to their buttocks to support that other piece of weaponry.
That laugh is canon, by the way. Yes, that is perfect. Then really the only other thing I can do, I have the once each of my turns I deal extra damage, radiant damage to the target when I deal damage to it, equals to my proficiency bonus. That I don't know if that was calculated.
It wasn't.
If your proficiency is 2, then it should be, but it's not.
So 9?
7 piercing, 2 radiant damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
She's just gonna be readied, I guess, again for if either Curd or Pale get into some shit, because those are the two closest to her.
So, this first round, you guys have elected not to go looting, except for those of you who went for the, chest area. So, I'm gonna say...
Oh, actually, Gasta, one moment. What is Agatha currently doing? She acts on my turn, yes?
She does. She's currently looting the different casino tables.
Got it. I was gonna tell her to do that anyways.
Yeah. As for your individual's haul, I'm hesitant to say I'm gonna have you roll the 1d4 times 10, unless anyone says they'd also be looting. Obviously, if the situation doesn't call for it, that's fine. But I don't know if you're robbing someone or what have you.
Well, I'm distinctly in a room, so I don't think I can.
I suppose, is there anything obviously, around that looks like she could quick fly down and pick it up?
You see hanging on a loose nail off of a stool, still swinging, is what appears to be a rabbit's foot, just kind of clinging to the stool that's about to get burned.
Yoink.
All right, if you could please add Lucky Rabbit's Foot to your inventory.
Yes.
In which case, we'll move on to the next round, very top of it. Alimna, you are helping Curd currently haul this chest.
Oh, I'm helping? I thought he had it on his own.
You gave advantage, and I thought you were helping him.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought you had said you'd help Curd.
Okay, yeah. He's gonna turn to Curd. Do you think you can handle it the rest of the way?
Yeah, if I get to the port side, I can chuck it to our ship and then get below deck and see what I can find.
Perfect. Okay. Can I dart to below deck? Start down that venture.
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna go around the fire that is in the middle of the ship, and
As you get to the other door on the other side of the ship, it is going to thrust open with Mr. Tangier in new clothes, identical clothes to the ones that you guys took from him, this time with no staff.
Now, it has been 18 seconds. He would not have time to get dressed, sir.
I'm telling you, this guy's good.
use magic, it's fine.
I rolled for it. This guy's good.
You rolled for it, so that means it has to be true. Bro probably has a plus 20 modifier on there.
Plus 20 to fashion.
For fashion, maybe.
Damn, I wanted to keep him in his underwear to the last.
Mr. Tangier is just going to look down at you, Alimna, and he's just going to go, like that. And will raise a whistle to his lips and blow.
That's not terrifying.
No sound is produced from it. And he's just sitting there, not really defending himself, just blowing onto this thing as hard as he can.
Is he fully blocking the doorway?
He's big enough to, yes.
I'll
say if you do a real, let's say DC 15 acrobatics could get you through.
Actually, I have a better solution. I'm gonna use Vortex to work on this motherfucker. I'm gonna have fun.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Constitution saving throw. Please. I really hope this works.
What's the DC?
Please. The DC is...
The DC is please.
The DC is please. It'd be funny. The DC is 14. Please. Would you please?
It is. Sorry, it's what kind of save?
Con.
Con save? Hey, he only gets a +1 of this. That is a 16.
No! No!
Unfortunately for him, I did get a spell slot back. I cast Silvery Barbs.
Thank you.
Oh, but he's just outside the range, isn't he?
I'm gonna say, unfortunately, that is 60 feet. Looking at my little map here.
No!
However, I did also say I'm not exactly restricting y'all's movement.
You did say that.
We could say you're there.
Can we please?
Little shimmy to the right.
Let's shimmy.
Shimmy to the right.
Shimmy to the right.
I'll have
To
to
the
reroll.
right, to the right.
And on the second die, it's a 14 plus 1 makes it 15.
Curd, you're getting that advantage.
I'm gonna start sobbing.
So unfortunately,
Gonna start
Appreciate you.
crying.
No.
Because I was gonna vortex that motherfucker right into the fire.
No, you should have vortexed him on top of the crow's nest.
Oh, I should have. Then the fall damage would have been
Into the fire.
into the fire.
Well, also, he would have to crawl down and then all that fire around him by the time he gets down. Also, that mask would probably fall as well.
It would be fun.
right. Well, looks like your gamble didn't work there, did it?
Apparently not. And can I make that athletics roll now?
It was acrobatics, and yes.
Yay! Do. Okay. That is gonna be a 15 exactly.
15 is gonna do it. So, yeah, this guy's got a fucking wide stance, laughing, just finished blowing into this whistle. How do you get around him?
I'm assuming that Alimna is kind of darting towards him as this is kind of happening and casts a spell like halfway towards him. And when that doesn't work, you said he was standing in like a wide stance, so I'm assuming legs apart.
Yes, yeah.
He's gonna slide right under him and then pop back up on the other side.
Okay, pop up and start heading through the semi-burning halls. Could I have a DC 12 dex save?
This is how I die.
So you can make dex or con here.
That's a 17.
17, you're able to avoid some burning beams as they start to slowly send embers down into the hallway. You're going to start looting?
Yep.
Roll me 1d6, please.
Woohoo. That's 6. I'm getting real lucky today.
With a 6, breaking into one room, you see there's nothing here except a simple footlogger with a bunch of clothes in it, and on the table, you see a lockbox, a like small red lockbox, made entirely of a heavy cast iron.
Let's just open that later. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
It sounds like an open later deal.
Are you taking it with you?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Is that your turn?
Yes, I believe so.
Right. As we move away from those burning hallways, we're gonna head to top deck, where shit is getting pretty nasty. Pale, what are you up to? Your action, bonus action, and move.
Indeed. Likely is that these soldiers here that are autonomous aren't exactly going to have a self-preservation function, no?
Yeah, it seems like these Warforged type individuals pretty much are moving to a set amount of directives and orders, rather than a sense of self-preservation. As you do see, like, this thing's right arm is currently in the fire, with the leather jacket they're wearing starting to melt and slough off, revealing their metal, like, arms and hands.
I'll take a step towards it and I'm going to slash with my lightning sword.
Okay.
That is going to be dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty 20 will hit.
Let's check the damage again. A spellcasting ability modifier. 14 lightning damage.
14. As you notice this thing entirely freeze up as you stab through it with electricity, which it doesn't appear to be agreeable with, you are able to kill this thing. And I ask how it looks.
I'm going to go for a quick stab into the neck. That will hit one of its... How would these things run on? Some sort of coolant? Stabs into the coolant, giving it a nice leak.
Stabbing through this coolant line in this thing, which essentially is its lifeblood, you watch as the bulbs in its eyes, the like glass in front of them, they start to flicker with the electricity starting to ripple out and die as coolant fills the eyes and then breaks the glass from behind and fully bursts out coolant out onto the front of this thing's shirt as it slumps onto your sword.
Very well. I assume you want me to roll that dex save now.
You could be so kind. DC 12 dex save.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 is gonna hella do it. Yeah, you're nimble, you're quick, and there's a pretty big lightning stick, but you're able to jump over it. Or sorry, candlestick is the kid's tail. Yeah, you're able to hop, skip, and jump away from any flames that try and leap out towards you. The sudden changes in fuel that it receives. Question is what you do now. Your bonus action and move.
I'd like to move over to this table a little to the back here on the port side that a soldier is currently on.
Yeah, you head over, you see the soldier is currently standing on a table. This was the soldier that was standing on Gamma Solitaire cards. got some shit rocked. They're limping, but they're certainly still fighting.
You received a nice wound on the back of your leg there. Would you like to receive another one, or would you like to get out the hell out of the way?
Give me intimidation, please.
Pale is trying to grab any gold pieces that are scattered amongst that table, if any. That's a 10.
You see the sailor is terrified, the Solarian guard, but upon mention of, them getting bested by Gam Gam, their face is gonna harden and go, "Shut up, criminal scum! I'll send you to the brink!" As they're gonna brandish their weapon.
That is where Pale ends the turn.
Okay? There's a 22 hit as that sailor is gonna make a retaliatory swing.
That will.
Okay, you will take only 2 slashing damage as this guy is pretty high and tries to give you your haircut, but just barely misses and is able to leave a slash on maybe the top of your skull. Nothing at all, nothing superficial.
Very well.
As a reaction to Pale getting injured, since Sarah was waiting for one of them to get into shit, could we say that she would have shot?
I'm willing to hear that out. Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah. It was, I'm sorry, number 5 or 18?
5.
Number 5, the one who's currently on the solitaire table,
Okay.
which is a bit wobbly.
Wobbly. Beautiful. We're just gonna wabam.
14 is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Yay! 7.
5 piercing. Where do you aim?
Plus the 2 radiant. And I would aim, from this angle, probably just at his, chest.
Pale, you watch as this guy, triumphantly is starting to, go for a backswing, and then suddenly a crack emits across the entire ship as the flintlock goes off. Immediately, this guy grabs his chest, it being flooded with this crimson, as their breathing immediately becomes ragged, as they start to groan against themselves.
But the law comes first. Yes? As Pale looks down at them.
Curhd, go ahead for yourself.
Curhrd's gonna run as close to the edge of Oceans 11th, try and getting close to the Dodger. Do I think it would be easier throwing it now, or if I got somebody ready to catch, if he called out to but I've actually forgotten her name.
No, you didn't.
Agatha?
No, not Agatha. The gunner. The tall orcish woman who you made 1 inch taller than me just out of spite.
Delta.
No, that's not Delta.
Not Delta.
No, that's a tiefling.
That's the other twink.
It's the other twin!
Fuck.
Shit.
Go. Oh, it starts with a G. Gerda.
Gerta.
Yeah,
Gerta.
I have the same last syllable.
Yeah, if I chuck it to somebody like that, would that be an easier DC?
It would. I will also remind you, there are currently gangplanks joining the Dodger and Oceans 11. You guys did board.
Okay, cool. Would he be able to, what I want here, if I have the movement, run over, drop these bars, and then book it back over to the hole that the house fell through so he can jump to the lower decks and start looting proper?
Yes, if I could only ask an acrobatics check as you go through the thin gangplank with heavy shit on you. Not a bad acrobatics. Acrobatics DC.
I do have an advantage from Silvery Barbs. I have to use it. Okay, acrobatics, that is a 24.
24 is definitely going to do it. With grace and ease of a practiced sailor, you are able to trounce back over, drop the gold on there. The crew immediately starts to grab at it and try and rip open the sack, to which you see gold bars. And silver bars, and even some bars of copper.
Nice.
Very nice.
The majority of which being silver.
How am I in the bag?
Silver, stop being in the bag.
Get out of
Get
the
out
bag.
of my head!
Okay, Curhd is not watching the rip apart. He knows how it goes. He is sprinting back to that hole and full on just slides into the hole, flying through the air to land on the guest quarter deck and just start going through the nearest room to him.
Okay, with that slide, I will have you do a DC 12 Dex or Con save, going down to the lower decks.
Ooh, I will take cons because I got a +6, and that is higher. That is only a 13, though.
13 is still up higher than a 12, last I checked, so you are able to get down there and start a little tiny bit of looting. Could I ask you to please roll a d6?
Tiny bitty.
1!
Great.
With a 1, you are able to break into a room and you are able to find a fancy silver pocket watch.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's very ornate, and the dial is painted to look like an octopus with its hands pointing in different directions, with it being able to show 4 different time zones.
I love it.
It's a bit confusing, but ultimately it is Nice.
Okay. No, that's some navigation shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I can keep multiple port times.
You could add fancy silver pocket watch to your inventory. Is there anything else you're doing?
Just because I did take a little bit of a bump from the last session, I'll go ahead and pop my second wind now just to heal up. It's only 5, but that's more health than I had before.
Understood. Silver, give us a go, will you?
She is more than likely, following her. She's gonna fly down there, see what she can get.
Sounds good. I will say several of the employees who are still remaining on the ship, those who have yet to flee, are starting to surround the hull. I'm not going to say they're going to get a swing on you yet, but they will join you down in the hull on their turns.
Okay.
For now, diving down there, and ask for a DC 12 Dex or Con save.
You sure can. It's gonna be a con save. Oh!
Whoa.
Nice.
It's an at 20.
Heck yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah.
I fly perfectly down the center of the hole, all of them trying to catch me and they miss me. And I superhero landing.
Get him, bitch.
That's what I imagine a nat 20 does.
Hey, it's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. If anyone was there to see it. Curhrd's currently in a room. You're in a burning hallway. The two people look down and just go, there, get him! So unfortunately, no one was able to see it, but...
Just gonna do that, like, look down and clench her fist with a single tear down her face. It's fine. She's going to go into the next closest room that she knows Curhd is not in and loot that.
With that, could I have you please roll 2d4?
2d4. Way?
Shit. Okay. So, you were able to find 80 gold in the few rooms that you were able to search in this round.
Hey! Oh!
Is there anything else you're doing, Seraphina?
Respectable. Do you think she could pop one of her healing potions because she's ouchie? Or because that's an action? No.
I'm gonna say no. The searching's the action.
That's fine. That's acceptable. Then that is my turn.
But did pretty good. It's a max roll.
See.
Right. Top of the round. Alimna, searching through these rooms.
I am.
More fires start to break out, and in fact, a giant support beam breaks in one of the rooms that you're in.
Ha.
To have you roll me a DC 15 Dex or Con save.
Let's see. That's a 9.
I'm going to roll 3d6.
You can roll what now? You're gonna roll what now?
That's going to be 18 fire damage to you.
No way.
The doorway fully caves in on top of you as you're trying to dash over the burning support beam. You are able to get out and are not prone, but ultimately dealt 18 fire damage. How is Alimna looking?
It just covered in fucking ash and just mildly on fire. Just ever so slightly mildly on fire. He is starting to, like, cough up a lungful of smoke and kind of clutching at his side where I'm assuming that beam broke a rib or 5. So, he's not doing too great.
Yeah.
Not at all.
As you feel embers start to burn their way through your clothes and start to scorch your skin, the worst thing you could hear is heard behind you. Oh shit. Looks like someone's on last legs. You know, what a good thing going here. It's a nice place, paid well. Best of all, I screwed people out of money, time, anything. And you come along, ruin shit.
I do now.
Well, as long as I get the last lap, I think I'm a little okay with it.
How far can I... You said I make it back up to the deck, right? Or am I listening? Where did you say I got back up to?
You made it out of the room that, like, broke in while you were in there. So you're still in a hallway, down under.
Can I...
Down under. Sorry.
Is Mr. Tangier still at the front of this hallway?
He's at the front of the hallway, yes. So about 25 feet.
I think I'm going to use... Okay. This is straight up not on my... Sorry, this is one that I have to look up in the whole, like, astromancer thing. So give me 10 seconds.
I just saw here. I almost forgot. Flame Blade is concentration. I did take damage earlier, so I'm going to roll that con save.
You do that while I'm panicking.
Yes. How much
I only
damage?
took 2 damage, so it's a DC 10. And because I'm Warcaster, I do have advantage. Not that it matters, because that's a 22.
Bet. A cool electric blade stays up.
It does.
I think. Can I see the deck over Tangier at all?
I'm gonna say due to newfound holes from fire.
Wait,
yes.
holes. Are there any that are leading down, like to the water?
To the water. Not all the way. I'm sure you could jump through several holes heading down to try. It is a gamble. And it would basically be you would not start looting.
That's not the goal. Is that last level weak? Starting to burn?
The very bottom?
Yeah. Like, you said it would be going through several holes. Like, several separate holes?
Yes.
I could get through.
Several separate holes.
Is there any to that last level?
Again, not that you can see. You can see one hole down to the next level. You don't know how many levels it gets to the bottom, but ultimately, a lot of shit's burning.
This is either gonna work or it's over.
Out of character. I was about to say, you can try and jump through the holes really quick. Like, you know those Minecraft maps? Where you jump through the holes to try and get to the...
Dropper maps.
Dropper. Like a dropper map. Yeah, thank you. That's what I was trying to do. I was like, but no one will get that right. That's so dated.
Only the cool kids know what a dropper map is.
I'm sorry, I have murderous intention. I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on Captain Vivago, and whichever hole is the lowest, we're gonna send him down there.
Okay, what's that DC again?
14.
Okay, 14. There's a +1 to this. You need to roll a...
Wait. Hold up. On Mr. Tangier or Captain Vivago?
Captain Vivago did just threaten my life.
Oh, I thought it was Tangier. Sorry.
No.
Oh yeah, I thought that was Tangier the whole
No.
fucking time.
Wait, you're trying to send Captain Vivago down.
Uh-huh.
What?
Vivago is not with...
What? I'm confused.
It's been Tangier the whole time.
Yeah, it is Mr. Tangier threatening you. It's the fat dude.
Mr. Tangier is the one that's currently threatening.
Okay, I swore. I thought you said it was the captain. I'm losing it.
No, you just want it to be because you're crazy and want to burn him alive.
That is correct.
You want to be justified.
Johnny, tell him what he's won.
I see you.
Oh yeah, it was Mr. Tangier saying I had a good thing here.
Honestly,
And then you ruined it.
it would have been still a character for Captain to say that. Anyways, yeah, I think I will send him to the lowest hole that I can see.
Just checking. Mr. Tangier.
Tangier, yes.
Down the hole. Okay. +1 of this. 13 on the die and up.
This is how I die.
He's able to stick around. It's a 14 on the die. +1.
God! Fuck!
Holy
I
shit.
have a second level spell slot.
Oof, brother.
Please, I'm begging you, man.
Curd, I'm going to give you that advantage as well. 70 points.
I'm gonna determine, in order to see this battle happening, because they're on a lower level. You're on, as far as I know, top level. Several things are gonna happen for you to see this fight happen. You need to take an opportunity attack from the guy who's currently on the solitaire table.
I'll be fine with that.
Sorry, it's not a solitaire table. Only one lady was doing it. And then you also have to get into the fire to do so. The question is, would it make sense for you to do so?
It wouldn't in this chaos.
Okay.
Apologies, let me know.
That's fine. It's fine.
So you can take back your second level spell slot.
I can still go in the holes myself. It's fine.
You could. As Mr. Tangier is just gonna grimace and go, "You are great gambler. You just don't know when to quit." And he is going to take out a dagger and is going to try and throw it at you. So the question is, what are you gonna do before he does that?
Jump down into one of the holes to the lower deck.
I'm gonna say jumping down pretty quick. All I need, simple acrobatics check. Let's call it a DC 9.
This is how I die. This is it. This is how I die. Yeah, this is how I die. That's a 4.
4. You're gonna fall prone. You fall down as you kind of like twist your ankle on the way down, but ultimately you are still up. You can use your movement to get away from that hole.
Yeah.
You have to use half to get up, so you'll have less, but ultimately you're down a hole.
Yeah. And then can I sprint to... Is there a visible exit to either the side of the ship or back up to the top deck?
Halfway down this hallway that you've jumped to, there are 2 holes, top on top, that are able to make a straight shot up. It is near the middle mast, so you would be landing in fire, and you would have to climb up.
Yeah, I can't take fire.
You see further at the edge of the hallway, there is a hole burning in the side of the ship, and you see a rope dangling. However, I will say that will give Mr. Tangier several opportunities to attack, at increasing disadvantage because he's throwing daggers, but ultimately he will get opportunities to do so.
I'm assuming it'd be a couple of turns of that.
I'm going to say he'll get 1 at regular throw and then 2 at disadvantage throw before you can get to that rope.
Okay.
Is a +5 to hit.
Can I, instead of jumping to the rope immediately, swing out to the side of the ship and kind of grip onto the boards there?
Side of a ship's smooth. I don't know how, unless you're digging something into the side of the ship, I don't know how much I would allow that. If you got a dagger you're digging in.
I don't have a dagger, however I have a crossbow, which means I have bolts.
They will work with varying degrees of success. They are worth a try. What other shot do you have?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta take a gamble. You're on the perfect place to do it, on the Oceans 11.
Yeah, apparently. So that would mean he'd only get that first shot, right?
If you're jumping out,
Yeah, if I'm jumping out and to the side.
you would get a shot and a disadvantage shot. Because you're having to run to the end of the hallway to do this. It's a ways. 60 feet.
I can't go in the fire, and that's the only shot I think I have. So let's fucking do it. Open it up.
Okay, sprinting forward. Behind you, you hear Mr. Tangier start to go, "Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run." And at the last run, he's going to chuck his first dagger at a regular pace. Does a 20 hit?
Yep, it does. And I'm down.
At 7 piercing, Alimna, you are currently down, as he is able to get a firm blade right towards the middle of your back. Curhd, you hear Mr. Tangier starting to sing and gloat. You hear him go, "Ha ha ha! Butcha, didn't I?" And I think you notice it just, wait, you're not on top deck, oh my god. I'm sorry. Then Pale, you hear that.
That's going to be Pale's next center of attention.
Hey, Alimna, now you're down. I'll ask Pale, you are up next.
Agatha, with me.
Okay? Yeah, Agatha's gonna follow you.
And I'm going to sprint down over to this one here if you'd like to roll that opportunity attack.
Alright. Remember, this guy's gonna take a shot at you. Does a nat 20 plus 3 hit?
God damn, bro, is trying to kill us today.
I joked about TPK on session 8 because of the oil fires, and I'm kind of scared that might happen now.
Well, yes.
Do you have that silvery
I
barbs?
do. I'll use it. Silvery barbs.
Okay. Let me roll a disadvantage.
And I can only give it to someone I see.
And will not hit.
10 that will not hit. This quick little parry from Pale. I'll be giving that advantage to myself.
Understood. As you are able to sprint down flaming steps with Agatha close in tow, to a point where you're at a hallway, you can't really see anyone, but you hear Mr. Tangier talking to himself. I'll say you have enough movement to jump down to his level, but not ultimately enough to get close in with him.
But I still have my action. Yes?
That you do.
I don't need to attack him with my sword. I will use my last sorcery point to transmute this firebolt into lightning-based damage. That is a 15 to hit. Actually, that's an advantage, so let me reroll. Because of 17 for a total of 23. Still not a crit, but
23
indeed.
looks prettier, still not a
This will be
crit.
lightning damage. That'll be 3 lightning.
3 lightning, understood. Mr. Tangier gets, pinged right in the leg and has to take a knee. You see that he's actively got Merack on his shoulder and is starting to walk them towards the exit onto the side of the ship where the sea is slowly but surely starting to rise to meet the hole.
Pale's going to turn to Agatha and say, "Stop him. Don't kill our friend."
Oh, I'm your friend now?
What will Agatha do?
I made it.
I'm trying to
It
figure that
only
out.
took him dying to be considered her friend.
What would Agatha do? Okay, Agatha's gonna point her staff out at Tangier and try and knock his block off. Fuck, 7's not gonna hit. 2 + 5 as a burst of lightning shoots out from this thing, and ultimately Mr. Tangier ducks and tries to put Alimna's body between him and the bolt, but it arcs up and hits, I guess, the ceiling above you guys and sends a bunch of debris flaming onto the ground in front. You all are horrible shots, I gotta tell you. I'm going to the accent's like no fucking business. And he's gonna keep walking. So Pale, is there anything else you do on your turn? Do you call for someone? Or do you can deal with this guy on your own, you think?
I think I can deal with him.
Okay. So our friends on the other side of the ship. Curhd, wanna keep looting?
We have absolutely no idea what's going on.
No.
Wait, before I ask that, actually, can I ask for a clarification of where we all are? So we have top deck, and then what's directly underneath? What are Pale, Agatha, and Tangier on?
They are currently on the one above bilge. You guys are on the one above that. I guess it would make sense if it went top, middle, lower, bilge, rather than the other way.
Okay, we're on lower deck, they're on middle deck.
So they're on lower, you're on middle.
Okay. Yeah, I think Curhrd's gonna turn to Silver over the flames and just go, "Right, it's getting hot, it's getting wet. I think we call this the last bit and then we run." And he's gonna loot one more round and then book it.
Okay. I will say give me a DC 17 Dex or Con save.
13.
13. It's gonna be 4d6 fire damage coming your way. It's 14 fire damage to you, Curhd, as a support beam is gonna come in and immediately send sparks towards your eyes. You are not blinded, but you're coughing, you're wheezing. You feel some of your scales start to become scorched from the embers.
Yep, nope. Book it, just book it, fuck it.
You watch as ceramic busts that were staying in the hall suddenly burst explosion from the air inside them getting too hot to handle. You watch the wallpaper start to peel off. You can loot though. Give me a 1d6.
3.
3. You see that one of these busts refuses to explode, to crack. You notice why. Made out of all silver. This figure of a crane feeding a younger crane, presumably a mother and a offspring. You're not a mathematician, nor do you know the current value of silver. Say this is around 600 gold, just on its own.
Oh, fancy. Hot, fuck, in the back, shit, fuck, ow. Silver, gone.
It is hot. That is the thing. It is hot, conducting heat.
I would assume he's brought some type of duffel bag on. He's a pirate looting a ship.
Yeah, fully fair.
Just like a hempen bag that he's just like, and in the back. Oh no, I've got my adventuring kit bag. Yeah, he just chucks it in that. Silver, top deck, fucking hell.
At that moment, you hear Agatha's lightning staff go off. You remember the sound from up top deck when it fully eviscerated like 4 people. You hear it down one deck lower.
Oh.
Ultimately, it's your decision what you do.
I take it Silver would also have heard it.
I would say so, yes.
She's going to yell out, "I'm going to go check that out."
Just fucking fine, god damn it. Curhrd's gonna, if he has any movement, jump below deck to follow Silver.
Okay. Silver, are you looting? Or what are you doing on your turn?
Yeah. Well, no. She's going straight down.
Okay. I'll ask for a DC 17? Yes, 17.
Damn.
Dex or concept. Your choice.
Damn.
It's getting hot in these hills. It's 46. It's 11 won't do it. I'll ask you to please take 15 fire damage
Holy fuck, I just died.
as you move deeper into the bowels of this burning beast. And ultimately, say both of you guys can get down there. On the other side of Mr. Tangier, who you see currently has your friend
I've made it to your friend status.
on their shoulder, unconscious, bleeding on his clothes, I guess, that he got back.
It says, Silver is down.
Yeah, did we do that right?
What? Oh,
Yeah.
I only had 11 health.
It's over.
Silver's
Yeah.
down. Oh,
That's fair.
Curhd has new priorities. Bye, guys.
Understandable.
okay. Okay, Sarah, you're down. I'm not gonna make you roll a death save. Okay, we're gonna go to the top of the 5th round.
Is it not the 4th?
Oh, it just ended the 4th.
I've only done 3 things.
Oh, then it is the 4th.
Oh,
My
because you
apologies.
accidentally skipped over me and then you advanced instead of going behind, I bet.
Yeah, probably.
Assuming I have to make that
Okay,
death
4th round
save.
then. Hold on, wait. If it's the 4th round, I gave you guys the wrong DC. Yeah, if it's the 4th round, then you only need to make me a DC 14 dex save or con save. So,
I think that'd be
do any of you guys,
sound-
I think Curhd or
Yeah.
Sarah,
No.
Huh?
I got 13. Sarah got 11.
okay.
Could I
Another round.
argue? No, I couldn't.
I like an argument.
No, I couldn't. I already rolled. It doesn't matter.
I'd like to hear an argument.
Could I argue she would have had the wherewithal to cast false life on herself before going down?
Before embarking on the ship, or before going down?
Before going down. Or yeah. Fuck it. Before the ship.
No, here's what I'll say. I would say up in the air, you were pretty hurt. You could have casted False Life. I will say, because it's retroactive, I'm going to ask to claim 2 of your spell slots instead of 1, but I will allow it.
That's fair.
Okay. So roll me 1d4 plus 4 then, to see how much temp HP you would have got. That's that. So you would have had 11 plus 6, so you will have 2 health remaining. Which does mean, at the bottom of the 3rd round, Sarah, it is your turn. You're on the other side of Mr. Tangier. Though you are hurt and badly burning, you feel your wings starting to like shrivel under just the mass amounts of heat on the leathery skin. You feel yourself sweating hella, even to a point where the disguise around you is starting to flicker from the stress of the situation. Merack's on Mr. Tangier's shoulder. He's currently watching. On the other side of him, you see Agatha and Pale, both of which are trying to hurt him. His back is turned to you. What do you do?
Okay, you said I'm right behind Tangier, who has Alimna over his shoulder. Was that accurate?
Yes.
Okay, she's going to use Healing Hands on Alimna, which, for those that don't know, it's I touch a creature and I roll d4 is equal to my proficiency bonus.
So you have to touch the creature.
Yes.
So ultimately, you're going right next to Tangier.
I mean, I'm already right next to him, am I not?
You're about like 20 feet away from him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's space between you and him to do some stuff.
Yes, there is. I thought that meant I was right next to him. I don't know what to do anymore now that I died. She's gonna shoot him. Fuck this. She's going to shoot him in the ass.
21 is going to hit. Could you please roll damage?
Let's do.
Or piercing. Plus 2. Fortunately, Mr. Tangier is still up.
Fucker.
I'll say, if you had rolled max on that die, you would have got him.
Fucker.
Oh wait, no, you also have plus 2. So if you rolled a 8 or higher, okay. Mr. Tangier is still up, but his attention deviates now to you, as he looks wide-eyed and terrified at you and Curhd behind him. Anything else you do for your turn?
No.
Okay. At the top of the 4th round, Alimna.
Assuming I gotta make that death save now.
Before we do that, may I ask, you're unconscious. Your memory is fuzzy, your vision comes in and out, seeing fire, embers float around you. You think a bolt of electricity, a bullet. May I ask, in this moment, in this dying moment, may I ask what your mind pulls on in terms of a memory of your life, bring comfort to itself? What part of your life flashes in front of your eyes?
It's a beach, a small cove. The water is clear and calm, and Alimna has taken off his boots and is resting on one of the rocks with his feet in the water. Next to him is a Triton with a kind smile and even kinder eyes. Turns to him and cradles his face slightly. This is the part that may or may not be an actual memory, kind of honing in on what needs to keep him alive, what needs to bring him comfort in the moment. But the Triton, in a calm whisper, says, "It's gonna be okay, Angel." And that's kind of what he's holding on to at the moment.
As those eyes look at you, pitch black but twinkle in the crimson sunlight, as the orange and reds and purples that dance far off coast, as waves crash in the background, as you two are together, close in embrace, you see him smile, a smile that you've loved forever and a lifetime more, so carefree, so beautiful. You're gonna be alright, Angel. You're gonna be alright. I'm gonna ask you to please roll me a death saving throw.
That's an 18.
An 18 is going to be one success. Smile, those eyes. You can't leave those. Not just yet. Just a little longer as you cling to what life you have. Pale, it's your turn.
Pale is going to rapidly advance over to Tangier and go for a slash against him.
Okay.
30-20, but I do have advantage. For a total of 21.
21 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is going to be... It says 14 lightning, but it's going to be 15. I forgot to add, because I took elemental affinity for lightning. Ones or twos.
How do you do it?
As I rush towards him, Pale leaps over some little rebel that's currently collapsing around everyone. And Pale is going to take both hands onto the blade of lightning and pierce it right through that bald head of his, shoving it down all throughout his body and brain. A final finishing blow, and as Pale lets go of the blade, it disappears.
There's nothing. No witty comeback. No final words. You sever a brain, and the man dies, falling limp against the floor, his body heaving and creaking against the weakening floorboards. Alimna, the person who hired you onto this crew, falls limp onto the ground, their head hitting hard against the floor.
Shit.
Anything else?
Pale's going to pick up Alimna, look down at Tangier's corpse, smile and think, go gamble with the devils in the Nine Hells. There isn't any way off the ship now, is there? As we jump into the sea below, Pale says.
Are you jumping in the sea below?
There's a rope. There's a...
I think that's going to be our safest option. And how am I going to carry you?
Your friends are here, Curhd.
Yes,
Silver, you can talk about this.
indeed. No, in which case I will not be jumping off. And even then, with that rope, how would I carry you and pull myself up?
Hand me to Curhd. Hand me to the strong.
Pale is not strong. Yeah, fair. The one who's currently 20 feet away, yes, I'll throw your limp corpse over to him.
Damn! I'm dead and this man's talking mad shit.
Don't worry, you didn't need that head anyways.
What?
There was nothing in there.
Only mostly dead.
No.
You're only mostly dead.
Not all dead.
Only mostly dead.
There's a difference between mostly dead and all dead.
No, you misheard. They said to blade.
Liar! Liar, liar, liar!
Liar!
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife!
Not a witch, I'm your
But
wife!
after what you just said, I'm not even sure I want to be that anymore!
Actually.
Let's just quote that whole movie for the rest of this.
Yes.
It needed to happen at some point.
Pale's going to... Either way.
What was this about a rope? Where does the rope lead?
Up. Off one of the, like, farther... Yeah, it, like, leads up to a knot at the top of, like, a banister that goes around the side of a ship. But ultimately, that side of the ship is burning. It is still a place to go up.
I'm going to yell as I see Curhd and Silver. Barely alive, it seems. I'm going to just yell to them, hurry! I'm going to be staying near the rope. That will be my turn.
In which case, or end your
This is how we TPK.
please have a DC 17 Dex or Con save.
I'll make that a con.
You are still in the throes of
It's
danger.
going to be 12 con save.
It's over.
It's going to be 15 fire damage to you.
Pale is not down, but he's not looking good either. I still have the ability to use my Flame Blade, as it only disappears when I can recall it, so I'll still roll just in case. In which case that's going to be DC... that's still DC 10, because it's half. 9, but I have advantage. Total of 17. My blade's still on.
Okay, it's still up.
Well, it's disappeared, but I can recall it as a bonus action.
In which case, Curhd, shit's dire.
Agatha's still next to all of this fuckery.
Yes. Hear her go. If one of y'all wants to jump, I can make you, do it lightly, but only one of you.
Can you fly out the passed out twink?
I can take one of you.
Get the twink out of here. Is going to...
Are they a twink? I didn't clock that.
You.
I just thought they were kind of frail. Okay, sorry.
We'll go over the taxonomy of the gays later.
God.
They're gonna reach over to grab Alimna from your arms pale.
By all means, I let it happen.
I've been on this ship for 10 months with this woman. How did she not clock me as a twink? How did that not happen?
I didn't clock that.
That's not her priority.
Gerda absolutely knows.
She hasn't had to kill you yet, so that's why.
She's not exactly with the gossip, okay? Just any gossip that's against you.
Exactly.
Gerda absolutely knows that he's a twink, though.
Agatha doesn't care if you're doing the stuffing, you're getting the stuffing. Agatha only cares if you make the money.
Exactly, or you're killing people.
Alimna, you start to get flown over there. Now the question becomes to the 3 of you remaining on the ship. What the fuck are we doing?
Would you allow me to grab these 2 chuckle fucks and jump to the ocean so we stop getting set on fire?
Let's make it a strength check.
I can do that.
Consider you're holding treasure and these 2 chuckle fucks, as you've so delicately put it.
One of these chuckle fucks has wings.
One of those Chuck Bucks does have wings.
True.
I'm gonna say let's make it a athletics check against the current DC of the round, that being a 17.
Okay.
If I didn't use my silvery barbs, I could have used Alter Self and given me a swim speed. Man. Oh well.
Ooh, that is a 16 plus 4. 20, baby.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
I will let you then describe the scene as you take your crew out from this pretty death-defying stunt.
Flames are lapping all around Curhd. It is... Panic has set into his eyes too. He sees how bad Silver is. He sees that flickering of disguise, and he is just going to grab Silver by the back of her shirt, wrench her off her feet, full sprint at Pale, exact same treatment, leap into the ocean, and look towards the Dodger and say, "Crew overboard!" as he hits that water.
She's gonna be, bitch, what the fuck?
As you pick those 2 up, slowly around you, the ship starts to cave in on itself from the lack of support. You watch as boards and doors swing out off their hinges, melting, paper still flying in your eyes as if the ship itself is trying to stop you from this. I'm gonna ask for a DC 17 Dex or Con save.
Please.
As a last parting gift from the Oceans 11th.
All of us, or just your boy?
Just you.
Okay, I'll take that hit. That's fine. That means I did right. That means Silver don't take this hit.
Fuck yeah.
Oh wait, no. I have a plus 6 con, so with 11, that's 17. Fuck your boat.
Meets it, beats it. As if protected by some Atuan who is like, yeah, this is funny.
Funny.
You manage to dodge every board, every beam, every burning piece of rope as you go sailing into the sea. And with being as high up as you are, pop, hit the water full on. It hurts, but ultimately you are alive. Now the question I have to ask you all, can you all swim?
Oh yeah.
I really hope you got on a pirate ship knowing how to swim. I really hope you did.
You're out of combat. As the ship sinks and it starts to pull everything around it underwater, it creates this vacuum. It's very simple. All I need, athletics 8 to get out of it from all 3 of you.
Terrible.
Just out of the pull of the ship.
Can I pull some fuckery with my magic item?
Fuckery?
Oh yeah! Let's do that, shouldn't we?
Yeah!
We were allowed 1 uncommon magic item when we created our characters, so as Curhd hits the water, that coat that he found, his old captain's coat, that stitching of a manta ray glows and expands outward until he is covered by this outline of a manta ray. And Curhd now can breathe underwater and has a 60-foot swim speed as he goes, "Oh, okay, this is different. This is good." and he is just going to try and drag these two away with that 60-foot swim speed back towards the Dodger.
In which case, you guys do not need to make those checks. You swim over to the Dodger, successfully and clearly. As crew begin to throw rope down at you, Agatha lands successfully. Alimna, before you get healed, let's get one more death saving throw. Only on a nat 1 will you fail this and die. Let's get one, shall we?
You say that, and this is the time that I get... Okay, I got a 5.
You just had to put it at, you just...
5 is a fail.
Oh, okay.
As the sun sets in your mind's eye, and slowly everything around you fades. The one you love, the beach, you only hear, "Go get him, sweetness." And the next thing you hear is, "Clear!" As you feel like someone punches you straight in the ribs, already hurting the cracked ribs that you have, as you watch Jin pull away these two, what looks like just like rocks you'd find on a beach that are currently sparking with electricity, as you wake up and no longer need to roll death saving throws. You're at 1 health.
He immediately sits up and almost buckles back down due to, several broken ribs, but manages to stay mostly up.
Immediately, people support your back to keep you upright.
And he is coughing up smoke. He is coughing up blood. It is not pretty. His hair has probably just abandoned the braid entirely. A lot of his clothes are singed and or just sections gone. Just gone. And his left hand curls into a fist, making sure that his wedding band is still there.
You're sure? You're sure?
Once he's gathered his bearings, he's gonna look to Jin and look to Agatha, who he probably pieced together a little bit in the unconscious state that he was up flying something. Thank you. Both of you.
Yeah, don't mention it. Jin, is there anything we can do about... You see, Agatha points to, your back, to which you feel a pretty sharp pain, as the knife that sent you into death saving throws is still there. You hear Jin, they just go, let's go to my place. We'll figure that out. Are the others back on, Captain? Oh yeah, there they are. As you guys are being hauled up from the other side of the ship. Right, that's everyone. That's good. That's our loot gun. Let's get going, shall we? Weigh anchor. And yeah, the crew just starts to mobilize as the Oceans 11th burns into the sea. Let's cut ahead. About 2 hours from now, as you are all mandatory to stay in Jin Rummy's place as they fix you all up. And slowly but surely they do, and you all are given liquids to help recuperate, as you are all essentially laid to rest for a foreseeable day.
All right, we have to talk about something very important. And Curhrd's gonna address the entire group with this.
Very well. What would that be?
Who brought up the coolest loot? I got the crane, and he's gonna kind of show off that silver crane. I got the pocket watch. I think I split with Alimna those heavy-ass ingots. I think that's a team. I think we call that a team effort. We share credit on that. What did you get?
I got, what was it, 80 gold?
Yep.
And a rabbit's foot. That isn't lucky.
I don't know if any of you three would find this cool, as you put it. I certainly do. And did everything that he tucked into the vest part of his tailcoat, did all that survive? Please say yes.
It did.
Yay!
And you even feel on yourself that you have the lockbox, the red lockbox.
Fun. He's ignoring that completely for the, cool to him scroll that is in red ink and written in abyssal. And he's going to unfurl it and show it to the rest of everyone.
Ooh. The Metalman's Diary.
Like I said, I didn't think it would be of any interest to you, but it's certainly of interest to me. I am a scribe after all. It appears, and he kind of like squints at it, appears to be
Can't say I've seen that language before.
abyssal? Maybe?
Remember how he spoke in quite an odd tongue?
Yes.
When we first met him, perhaps he was speaking Abyssal then.
I believe that was actually infernal.
They even understood him.
So he's a polyglot. Question is that worth any money? Nobody pays for it. It's not loot. It's just his laundry list.
Fine. If you don't see the value in it, I did get this. And he's going to nonchalantly throw the loot box down as if that is the least cool thing. That is the not cool thing. There's no telling what's in it. Could be 5 gold, could be someone's life savings. I do not know. Can anyone pick locks? Because I certainly cannot.
Yes.
Do you mind then?
I assume
I'll split it with you.
thieves' tools includes
It would.
lock-picking device.
Yeah. If I could have you give me a thieves tool check, DC 15.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Woo!
A 16 just barely beats it. In which case, Alimna, could you please roll me 1d6?
I sure can. See? That is going to be a 3.
With a 3, you see, carefully laden in a bit of like foam, is what appears to be a yellow casino chip with a single 4-leaf clover painted on kind of crudely in the center.
Does it look even kind of valuable? You said it's yellow, not like gold or anything.
It is not a gold. No, it is like a canary yellow with white pips and just that one 4-leaf clover.
He just kind of looks to everyone, kind of like seeing if they have any reaction to it. And
Sure, mate. You're the winner.
I still think the scroll is more interesting.
Alright, I'm gonna say it. I'm the winner. Cool bird statue.
That's what helps you sleep at night.
Which point Jin is going to come back in and go, okay, we're up, we're talking, that's good.
Hell yeah.
How are we feeling? What hurts?
My lungs feel like they're going to collapse.
That'll do that.
I figured.
And is your back okay, or?
Still a little, sensitive, but alright.
Okay, sensitive's good. That means nothing was really severed there. That's good.
Yes, well, my spine is still intact.
Oh, what's that? As they're gonna look at the casino chip on your lap.
I have no idea.
Do you mind if I? And they kind of like gesture to.
Go ahead.
Oh. I guess that would make sense. Do you want to keep that?
What is it?
Well, it's a second bullet. It's been imbued with some kind of thing that makes it lucky. Actual lucky, not just the...
Yes, I would like to keep that then.
Sure, sounds good. We'll keep that between us. Unfortunately, I'm here because Captain does want the items that you all retrieve from the ship to be put in the collective, be divvied among the crew. He does say that you will get a heavier share this time because of it being your first, but ultimately what you gathered is for the crew.
Curd shoves his stuff back into his little burlap sack and hands it over to Jin.
Suppose we don't have to keep this between us, and I would rather not hide anything, and it's not like it matters considering I get first dibs on magical items, so.
Well, I mean, if you get first dibs, are you gonna choose this? As far as I've seen, that's the only one with magic. Okay?
Probably. If I find something better, I find something better, but I would rather not keep secrets.
Let's...
Just put it in the pile.
If you want, I can put it with the pile. It's completely up to you. But if you're already gonna choose it, cutting out the middleman. Okay? As all of your hopeful earnings are taken with Jin Rummy, she leaves and they leave the room. I will say, mechanically, the second bullet is a one-time lucky feat in which you will have 4 luck points, essentially.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you want that, you can have it.
So I'm assuming once we get the haul, it is immediately grabbing that. Unless there's something cooler, which I don't think there is.
I think stuck in this kind of medical room at this time after handing everything over, Curhrd's gonna look Alimna up and down kind of and be like, okay, so, what's your whole story with the captain anyway?
There's not much to it. I came onto the ship as a scribe to do research in places that I knew merchant ship wouldn't take me.
No, I'm not asking how you got on here. One side, you're recruiting for the man, and then on the other side, it feels like you're doing whatever you can to undermine him. So, what's the plan there?
I frankly would rather not say.
Alright then. That's 2 times you've got your ass kicked in a fight. We're going back to morning training. You and me. First thing.
Oh, fuck off. I didn't start the fire this
Oh,
time.
you didn't start the fire, but you nearly got your ass beat. How was I standing in a fire and I look better than you? I mean, look healthier than you. I always look better.
Oh, eat shit and die.
We didn't start the fire. It was us. Sorry. I thought it was muted. Fuck.
Somebody's bad, it's around for turning.
Oh, anyways.
Oh, Gasta.
Oh, you.
When Curhd kind of mentions a kind of morning training, Alimna kind of turns to him. I've been a little out of practice on the physical fighting side. Would you mind if I joined you for those? I appreciate it.
Absolutely. We'll have you in fighting shape in no time. Now, my face has been on fire, as have been my legs. I am tired. I am going to sleep. Curhd is gonna just kind of turn over and flop down on his stomach on whatever cot they've given him, and immediately pass the fuck out.
Alimna turns to Silver. Thank you. I really mean that. And I am very sorry for dragging you into the ordeal with my pendant. I was hoping it would go a little smoother, but it was obviously not the case.
Worry about that later.
But if you need anything, just ask.
I'll keep that in mind.
And Alimna's gonna kinda get up a little. He's still struggling to be up. But he's going to kind of shuffle his way over to the bookcase that Jim Rummy keeps. Nab just anything that looks interesting and shuffle back over to the cot that he's been given and kind of prop himself up a little with a pillow and just kind of read, because elves don't sleep.
Yeah. You are able to pull down what appears to be like a kind of ruddy penny novel that is simply called Blood in the Bayou. It is a very bad attempt at a, smutty rom-com, essentially.
He puts that back almost immediately.
Okay?
Is there any non-fiction on this shelf? Is there... Please tell me there's some type of any non-fiction.
There is a collection of, poems and such, stories on the seas called Coin for the Wind.
You just said it.
You said the thing.
Just said the thing. Alimna's going to pick that one up. This is awfully better. Shuffles his way back over to his little cot and actually kind of is able to read that one, considering it's not rom-com smut.
Yeah. In fact, any romance here is a lot more tasteful, if a bit sad. But with that, I'm gonna say this is as good a place as any to stop today's session. All right.
That was
a session and a half.
Certainly was.
We did it.
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
fuck! By some force of nature.
I almost had you. I almost had you.
We didn't TPK.
All right. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.